Hey everybody, if you are like me, you are at the end of your growing season for Determinate Roma style tomatoes. But if you're also like me, you'll find that some of your tomatoes, tomato plants, have little shoots that look healthy and viable. Well, you can extend your growing season by propagating these. I've got probably a couple months left, and I could get some more tomatoes out of these little guys with some cloning gel and some rooting blocks. Get them in the ground after they root, and in about a month be looking at some more tomatoes. So I've got some distilled water and some snips, and I'm just going to start snipping off anything that looks like it's viable. I'm going to get these guys in some water. And I've actually got quite a few of these. Get them down as low as you can. I'm going to cut them up a little bit with the razor blade once I'm inside. I didn't want to sit out here on my knees with a razor blade trying to get the best cut. I'm only going to do about 6 of these, but you could do as many as you had appetite for. You definitely want to try to pick some sturdier ones, but don't get something that's going to be longer than you've got room for in your dome. And I will show you what I mean there. This one looks good. He's starting to flower a little bit. All right, make sure you get the roots deep down in there. And you know what? I like that dude right there. Man, there's so many of these just off these couple plants here. I had 46 plants this season. Got about 600 tomatoes already, but they are done. All right, everybody, I am back inside and I've got everything all set up. I've got something to put my rapid rooters in. I've got 6 rapid rooters. I've got some more distilled water here. I'm going to squeeze these guys a little bit, kind of get them saturated with water in preparation. I'm going to squeeze the excess water out before I put the cuttings in there, and some rooting powder, which will help. It's a hormone to help these cuttings get roots of their own, so they can become plants of their own. So with these guys, I've got a razor blade, and real quick, it's important to make sure that you spray everything down with bleach water. This razor blade's old, but it's been sanitized. My tray and dome have been sanitized. Just don't really want the any pathogens. So I'm going to cut this guy at about a 45-degree angle, maybe. A nice clean cut. Use a sharp razor blade if you can. Let's see if we can put this thumb down at an angle where if you do it nice and sturdy like that. And so I'm going to dip this guy in my rooting hormone, and I'm squeezing the excess water out of this guy. You don't want him to have too much water in him. And then I'm going to take this guy, just shove him down firmly, not so much that he gets in the bottom. And then I'm going to take a little piece off of this and kind of shove it into the hole here to keep him from having too much of a gap. And so that's kind of what he's going to look like. And we're going to put him in here like this. And so I'm going to do the other 5 kind of just like that. Alright guys, I am done cutting and getting these guys in. Have some more distilled water here in a spray bottle because these guys currently don't have a root structure. I'm going to absorb all their water through their leaves. I even spray the inside of my dome to add some humidity. So you don't necessarily need to use a heat mat to help with propagation, but I found that it definitely speeds things up. So here we have just a little seedling heat map. Going to set this guy on it, and for this one I have a thermostat, and we're gonna, he's at 80 from when I germinated some pepper seeds, but I'm not gonna get so aggressive with him. Let's go with 72. There we go, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And these guys come with little probes, and so you're going to want to stick the probe. I normally do as close to the middle as I can, down inside there, so that he gets a good temperature reading. I've used these seedling mats before without thermostats, and you can really burn the shit out of whatever you're doing, depending on what your ambient temperatures are. But so I'm going to mist these things once in the morning and once at night for the next week or so. After about 7 days, I'll check to see if any of the roots are coming through the blocks. Once you've got significant root development, you can transfer it to soil. Probably want to be careful putting it right outside. I would maybe harden it off a bit for a couple days before you transplant it into the soil in the yard. But that's it. I will try to do a follow-up video once these guys have roots to kind of show you what it looks like, and to see what it looks like to put these guys out in the yard and how they're going to produce. Thanks for watching.